Sarah Pila joins us live this morning from AltaSea at the Port of Los Angeles with more, and I know you're happy to be there.
I'm definitely happy to be here, Giselle, and happy World Oceans Day. It is such a great time to remember the beauty and love of our natural spaces, and not only to bask in that beauty, but of course to protect it. And now here at AltaSea at the Port of Los Angeles, as you know, Giselle, we've done many stories here over the years, but today is really exciting because it marks their official groundbreaking. They're renovating these 100-year-old warehouses, so these spaces become the nation's largest ocean tech hub. It'll have all the modernizations that you would expect. And ocean-based solutions have been happening here under this roof for years, but this renovation really makes the official mark that ocean-based solutions to the climate crisis will be made and nurtured right here. So here's what you can expect to happen under one roof. This renovation is expected to take about a year, and it's a space where research, education, workforce development, and innovation all come together. I spoke with RCAM Technologies. They're a startup that specializes in 3D concrete printing for ocean solutions. Now, they're working on 3D concrete printing parts for offshore wind farms and doing so near ports for easy transfer into the ocean, and in doing so, creating an entire new local workforce. This robot is 3D printing concrete for marine renewable energy. Things like offshore solar, offshore wind, and energy storage under the sea. Mason Bell is an engineer at the startup RCAM Technologies. Today, he and his team are working on an anchor prototype that would secure offshore wind turbines to the ocean floor.
We're developing manufacturing processes that can be used to manufacture these structures locally, domestically, right here in San Pedro, so we can use local labor, we can use local materials, and we can reduce the overall carbon that's embodied in these anchors for these systems.
The renewable energy industry is growing amid increasing concerns about climate change, and states like California are looking to the ocean for solutions, setting an ambitious target of 25 gigawatts of floating offshore wind by 2045, enough to power 25 million homes.
That's an anchoring market of around 6,000 anchors, and that's 2,000 floating wind turbines. So that's a lot of floating structures that need to go out there, and each of them is going to be about as tall as the Eiffel Tower. And so they need massive, massive structures to anchor them to the seafloor.
RCAM Technologies is just one startup that set up shop at AltaSea at the Port of Los Angeles in San Pedro. This 100-year-old, 250-square-foot warehouse complex is undergoing a massive renovation to become a modern blue economy hub, with blue meaning ocean. AltaSea CEO Terry Tamminen oversees this burgeoning innovation center, where education, business development, workforce training, and blue solutions to climate change exist under one roof.
2/3 of our planet is covered by ocean, so the solutions that we need to look for sustainable food and fuel, even medicines and industrial products, are going to come from the ocean.
Offshore wind components are huge in size, and these smaller prototypes are for research and development. But by RCAM Technologies being on site at AltaSea, they're on a mission to prove that they can 3D concrete print turbine towers, foundations, and anchors near ports for less money and in less time than conventional methods, all while creating local blue economy jobs.
It's going to be a whole new workforce that we need to educate and become, and it's going to be a robotics-based engineering, manufacturing application.
And so the renewable energy future is not only looking bright, but blue, with exciting innovation happening in our own backyard of the sea. Now, the groundbreaking ceremony officially begins at noon today right here at AltaSea at the Port of Los Angeles. RCAM Technologies, you can see the technology here behind me. They will be on display for folks to come through and really get a sense of the innovation and the research that's happening currently under this roof. Back to you, Seth.